Hey guys, welcome to another session of Epic 7. Today we're going to do an account review showcase of Tatsuni. The first time I did Tatsuni's account review, posted on YouTube as well, was about 3 months ago. And at that point, the 90 gears, or the 90 gear meta wasn't even in. We didn't even know it was coming. So there's going to be a lot of differences. For those who don't know Tatsuni, he's right now in the top guild. I believe they're top 3 at the moment, Trap House. And recently we've had these RTA tournaments kicked off. If you guys are participating or watching those, in my own tournament, he was the winner. In the Level Up Cup, which was a pretty big deal as well, he ended up being placed at number 3, so the 3rd place winner, which is still really good because the competition there was quite fierce. What really stood out, I think, in Tatsuni's picks and drafts were like some really I guess meta picks. For example, Ambitious Tywin, and he still did really well with them. So I think that this account review 1 is gonna be a really good I guess standard for people who are now building with the T90s or I90 gear in mind. And the second thing is, of course, just how Tatsuni is building his characters. I myself know a bit of his builds, but I haven't seen everything yet. So this is going to be very surprising for me as well to unveil here. Anyways, hopefully you guys will enjoy this. Let's go. First things first, we have a Sirmia. Counter set already with immunity. It's obviously that this is pretty good for RTA. Taking a look at the gear. Alright, so counter set, very tanky. Speed isn't even not that bad. He has 33 speed and then 89 crit chance with 276 crit damage. Take a look at the rolls. Again, the top players, it's not just Tatsuni of course, but all the top players, especially when they're converting 90, they has to be like really good in terms of combined stats. Okay. Yeah, that's fairly tanky. Does he have the S1 EE? Yeah, he has the S1 EE, so 25% chance to grant an extra attack. It does work on a counter. 26 attack. Yeah, you look at the combined like stats here. All decently. This one's not. I don't know if Tatsuni will be forcing this one to a 90. I don't think that's worth it in terms of roll, but I mean it could be. Don't think so. It's conversion gear too. Conversion gear right now. It's really hard. Ooh, holy crap, 17 speed. That's a good roll. That's a good boot. Yeah, that's really nice. Let's move on. Ravi built. Doesn't really, I don't know, maybe world boss at the moment. Don't know if you would draft this into RTA. 171 speed, maybe pocket, but on a Durandal. There's no 90 gear on this one, so I don't think he's committed to this character yet. But we'll just quickly take a look at the subs. Because they farm long enough. Okay, almost anything without 90 isn't really built right now. Okay. I guess we'll focus on just the 90 geared heroes. Alright, so next one I'm excited about. SC Roz. Some exceptions? Okay. Let me know. I'm just gonna take a look through all the gear anyways. So this is a really famous SE Roz. If you take a look at just the raw stats that's on this Roz, almost 270 speed. That's very hard to get. With the amount of tankiness he has, the defense and HP combined is very crazy in terms of effective HP. And he's not an Aureus holder, so he doesn't really need that much health. So I have to see the amount of subs on this because I tried to get near Tatsuni level. I can't even get 250 speed with decent tankiness. So 20 speed. Okay, so he made up a lot in the sword itself. Obviously some not really usable subs there. So potentially he could even get a better Roz, but 20 speed is very good. 21 speed, flat defense, percent defense, and percent health. Although he doesn't have a full double set complete here, it's still really good. So I mean, he could potentially in the future either go with like a defense set to complete it for more, or just get lucky and get like a HP set or something. But with that speed, he really doesn't need an immunity. Not much that will actually catch up with this. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. 16 speed, 19 health, 10 crit chance with an 8% defense, 12 crit damage. Okay, that 21 speed. Yeah. Oh man. This is craziness. Just to look at it. But again, SC Roz, for those who don't know, he does have really high base health. The second highest base health knight there is in the game right now, even though he is a 3-star. But because of that, you don't really even need really high HP subs to get him where he needs to be. 19%. And then we got yeah, so the boot on the Roz build will have to be very, very good for people who want to chase this build, because you get the 45 speed realistically, and the substats will make up for a lot of the missing stats on the other pieces. So this is very nice. He got flat defense, which Roz benefits from as well. 27% health. So yeah, this is why. And on a hill like Lance, so I think for a speed above 250, Hillock Lance would be pretty good. Realistically, I think anything under, you should run some sort of Adamant Shield or Aureus still. And I think because of his speed and his own CR manipulation, having Hillock Lance would be good, because most people won't be trying to kill him off first. But if he comes fast, his S2 does the dual attack, so it's really good. I recently we had a guild war, Iggy versus Trap House. I inted to his Roz defense. Already knowing how fast he is, I still inted to it, because it's different when you run into his real speed. When you know his speed, it's one thing, but when you actually run into it, it's very, very different. So he wiped me. He one-shot my Eaton. His Roz did the S2 defense break into his Apocalypse Ravi, which again, for this account review, I know it's gonna be really amazing for you guys to see. And then one-shot my Eaton, and you guys know how good my Eaton is in terms of bulkiness, so it's very crazy. I was shooketh. But anyways, I drew on his fort. This is Lilia 60. It is pretty good. He doesn't even have 90s, but I'm pretty sure he does user. So this is one of the exceptions that he was talking about. Very tanky, good HP, good defense, but nothing too crazy in terms of like, yeah, if you pair a speed boot and a double HP on the right side, that HP is relatively easy to get. And we're assuming that there is some, yeah, decent health rolls there. The tankiness is good, the speed is decent. You don't want her to be like insanely fast unless you're doing it as a dual attacker. The effectiveness is good on her as well with the Adamant Shield. I'm pretty sure he does use her. I think we talked about this last time when I account reviewed him first. He did have it, he said every bit counts, I think. Karin, sort of tanky. Also pretty fast, but I think low damage, so maybe not really built. Yeah, probably not built. The armor is not maxed. Yeah, he's not built yet. He's not built. Okay, so let's... World Boss Karin? We'll take a look at just some of the gear, see if we get any interesting pieces to look at. I would say to awe over. No, not really. Not really. It's just pretty average. Carmaine Road, World Boss. I think we did talk about that before. Melissa. Wow, okay, that's very fast. It's actually very good. 100% crit rate. It is max mola, self-imprint attack, and 233 speed. That's very nice. 17 speed, 22 crit damage. Yeah, almost 300 crit damage. So the lack of attack is actually not that bad. For the amount of speed he has, this is actually very insane. One of Melissa's hardest things to build is honestly the combination of speed, crit rate, crit damage, and attack is very hard since she has no innate crit awakenings. She's not on immunity, but with the 233 speed, I think it's okay. It merits it not being on immunity. Yeah, that's very, very solid. And at a 54 effectiveness as well, very, very good. 26 crit chance. Yeah, you need some really crazy crit chance on this. Whew. Okay, yeah, that's a very, very solid Melissa. Level 10 friendship pog. Yeah, right. Oh, wait, actually, wait. What kind of, hold on, because my Melissa's not, what kind of facial expressions does she have, actually? Okay, yeah, it's, that's okay. We'll set it back to normal. Don't want to mess up with this. Is it count here? All right, so we got a Crow at a +1, most likely not built, not used. Could be used for some specific fights on an immunity set, but 150 speed. No, I don't think he's really using him yet. Maybe recently got him. Your Wyvern frontline? Okay, so do you not plan to use him for PvP? Because obviously, maybe not your style, I'm guessing, but nah? Okay, no. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Alright, looks like a hunter. So we'll probably skip this, or world boss even, has a dust devil on. We'll skip that. We got a SSB. Fairly tanky on a proof of valor. Let's take a look at the role. He has 90 invested in his 73 effectiveness, 87, 285 crit damage. So in terms of not a Rengar specialty drink abuser, the damage is quite nice. The stats are solid. Stats are solid. Crit chance. Oh, you got really lucky on that one. And but not on immune. Oh, it is on immunity. Sorry, immunity hit, crit, and hit. Okay. Right. Oh, wow. Yeah, very lucky on that boot there too. All right, so let's move on. Let's go to Yuna. It has decent crit damage, but maybe not so much used anymore. Although it has some really good rolls here. 23 attack, 24 crit damage. Probably on a crit rate neck. Yeah, 18 crit. Yeah, but probably not a mainstream PvP one. But it does actually have some decent gear. Yeah, couple pieces are really good. Okay, we got Dizzy most likely used. All right, so 100 effectiveness, 204 speed on a counter set with a really good tankiness, so almost 20,000 HP and then 1300 defense. Oh, you got an S imprint on this one, although it doesn't really matter. Okay. Yeah, the 90 gear are the ones he will obviously think that is worth investing in. This is pretty good. 18 speed, 23 health. Whew. With 6 effectiveness too. 32 effectiveness, 6 speed, flat health, and then we got some defense. 24 effectiveness, and this one rolled really well. Nothing on the attack. That's really good. This one is actually 100 effectiveness with a HP ring. It's pretty good. 13 effectiveness, 8 speed, 28 defense, and then we got a speed boot, 28. We got a crit damage. So yeah, he probably won't be 90ing this one anytime soon. Yeah, probably not super worth, but not bad though in terms of substat distribution. Yeah, we got Luluka. Doesn't look like to be PvP, but potentially some PvE. Pretty fast, does decent damage. Quickly take a look here. Actually, I almost feel like I remember this Luluka. I don't think you've changed her much. Yeah, it's pretty tanky too, yeah. But mages do have naturally innate high tankiness. Just throw a couple defense substats in there and your mages will just become really good. Momo, we don't need to take a look at it. I think this is pretty straightforward. I think DN upcoming here. Now this DN is very good. Take a look at those stats. So those who watch the tournaments will have seen that DN on the counter set with Celestine, and then the speed where it's at, the tankiness and the effect resistance where it's at is very good. almost 200 speed on this DN. This is insanely crazy. So we have to take a look at the substat distribution. This is very good for DN. Flat health really benefits her. Her HP is really low. And you got a percent on that one as well. And with speed, 13 speed, 23 health, 19 attack. That's kind of salty. But 7 effect resistance as well. 30. Oh yeah, this one's perfect. 31 effect resistance. Defense, we got HP, we got speed as well. And we got 17 speed, flat health. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Flat health, this would be, I think, slightly above 50% or at the 50%-ish threshold of her HP. But because it has also 17 speed and 23 effect resistance, this neck, combined that it's a effect resistance set, would be very good, and plus 6% HP. So this is actually very crazy. Very crazy. I wanted to see this kind of substat distribution just to see how he's getting these stats. 8 speed, 14 effect resistance, 26 defense. And then of course we have a speed boot, 25 defense, 22 effect resistance, flat health. My goodness, near perfect. So one thing that I was wondering about, like, because Celestine like innately has a lower heal. So I'm wondering, Tatsuni, even though your DN is fairly close to, I would say, a speed set DN, have you ever experimented with her on a rod? Because realistically, she's still cycling like relatively the same as a regular built DN, but you get more heal out of it. And Celestine is better for RTA. Okay, your reasoning behind that is because she's a high priority target. Since you cycle S1 more than skills a lot, also counter benefits. I see. Because there's two turns. I mean, if you cycle generally, let's say S3 into S2, let's say that's the regular case. Your S1 you do 2 S1s, right? So outside of her actually countering to get benefit from the heal, you're technically getting the same. But that's why I'm kind of like, I'm half. I guess because DN is a high priority target, so even if they go down to their single target skills, they may attack her and you might get a counter in Celestine. Otherwise, you do S1 even though you have skills ready a lot. And is that because the Celestine itself giving you that confidence? I know the CR boost, but I'm still half. I kind of see it though. In RTA, if she is a high priority, you want to keep the skills for the right moment. Okay, so you want her to be a healer, but you're actually using the skills to be the skills itself and not to do it as a heal. Okay, got it. So I see the S1 becomes a pure healing skill on the fact that you can also counter and heal. And then you do these skills for the skills itself and not to heal. Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah, but if you guys did see the performance of the DN, it saved Tatsu. In a couple fights, the counter DN, it saved him. Either she got the cut in terms of the CR boost, or the heal at the right time. So it actually is good. I know this works. I'm not doubting it. I was just thinking, like, because she's still at the speed that I would usually use a rod DN, I was thinking, like, would it benefit just to use the counter for the S1 CR boost and then still have the rod heal? But it makes more sense, I think, in RTA. And since Tatsu is high RTA player, I will definitely give it to him as he's teaching me. So yeah, this is a very good build. Yeah, the DN, that is. Yeah, I'm just looking at the stream chat. Okay, we got it. Alina doesn't seem to be built at all. At the moment, at least. Yeah, no mola investment. You do have an imprint. Yeah, so let's just skip down. Alencia. All right, here we go. So Alencia with the double sets. So we got hit set, we got crit set, we got immunity set. 157 speed, 25,000 HP, 55 crit rate, and then 82 effectiveness. I do really like high effectiveness Alencia's just because, like, realistically, she fulfills 3 roles: the strip, the defense buff, defense break, and then potentially even the damage dealer. So maybe 4 roles. So yeah, so usually when I'm looking at Alencia's, I know that there are a lot of top players that build DPS Alencia, but honestly, this is actually very high. 40% comes from this Alencia Nox's Wrath. With the speed he's at, he would probably get a pretty good one. If he goes for elemental advantage, he'll most likely get the crit. By the end of about 2 turn cycles, so she won't die. She won't die that quick. She'll most likely already have enough crit rate to do enough damage. So in terms of substat distribution, again, I think this is very insane. The speed is relatively good. I would say 160 plus is good enough, but the 25,000 HP guarantees that she won't die too quick. And definitely not a high priority target. You do not want her to have Mind's Eye. So Alencia Nox's Wrath makes really good sense, but these are very good substat distribution as well. 82 effectiveness with a Mind's Eye proc, he would be at over 110 effectiveness. So able to strip even most 150 effect resistance heroes. Yeah, this is very good stuff. Hold on, let me just soak this in again. This one, the 11 speed and the crit rate, yeah, this is a very high rated gear. Yeah, maybe I should really look into a triple double set as well. Speed is 18. Yeah, you would need a lot of speed substats, to be honest, to make up for the lack of speed set here. And this one's actually pretty decent too. Flat health 400, crit damage. Yeah, this is a very, very solid Alencia. Yeah, realistically, I mean, effective HP wise, if she has more HP than defense, that's totally fine since she does more damage on it too. So it's fully maxed, enhanced. You fiend probably for PvE. I think for this account review, yeah, not even max. We'll skip that. Let's go for Charles. Charles on a destruction set. I have seen a lot of this coming out. Holy Sacrifice. Ah, yeah. That's why you did so much damage. So he was running this on his defense team. This is part of the combo that he ran with SC Roz. It did kill me. Most likely speed boots, and then with the destruction set, makes up for a lot of the damage. So yeah, that makes sense now. Yeah, that makes sense, because he had to set up for his A Ravi in order to get the attack buff to one-shot my Eaton. It was insane. It was insane. I was really shook at that. My Eaton has never been one-shot, even after a death break, never. And he goes and does his Razes too. I mean, everybody in Iggy saw it. It was pretty it was pretty monkus. So someone in Iggy actually said that yeah, he one-shot Eaton after a death break. The A Ravi. Someone in Iggy was saying that your Eaton must be missing gear, and I'm like, no, I was not missing gear. I never ungear Eaton, so there's no way. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry. I need to take a look at the substats. Concentrate here. 33 defense. So the defense is actually not even that bad. The lack of HP on it, but the defense actually makes up for it. Yeah, crit damage. So yeah, obviously I think everybody can kind of see a trend here. The amount of time that Tatsu spends in Banshee 13 now, I guess, would be way higher than he does in Wyvern. You see the 90 destruction set, 90 counter sets, and I guess, and even the resist sets, of course. So that's where he spends his time. Violet, 190 speed. Yeah, probably not really focused here. Let's go. 18,000 HP. That's definitely a usable Assyria in RTA. The tankiness aspect, the speed, and the effectiveness is also really good. So definitely usable. So let's take a look at this one. 23 effectiveness, 60 health. Yeah, the effectiveness is really good on this. Wow, very nice ring. And then 21 effectiveness, health, and attack. Okay. So let's take. Oh, okay. Destina. I also have a preview of this before. Awesome, Destina. This is a triple or double resist set immunity set Destina with 228 effect resistance. The tankiness aspect is very low compared to regular Destinas, but honestly, if he drafts this Destina into a place where he really needs in terms of a cleanser, this is insanely good. This is a very big brain build. I don't think I've ever seen one like this before. This is a triple S, so self-imprint of 27 effect resistance. So that's already over 250. If he mains Shamadra Staff, this Destina is not going down easy in terms of debuffer. And because of that, and she's actually still relatively tanky, she will not be pinned down easily. So the immunity is very nice for the first turn. Like I always say, the first turn Lilius provoke and stuff like that. I mean, at this point, I think most people kind of get it. First turn, you have a Lilius, you have a mage with Toggle's Ancient Book. You can soul burn and pin down your DN if they're not immunity, pin down your healer, and they can finish you. And a lot of people did laugh at me before, saying that, a healer needing immunity, even that 200 effect resistance is no joke. Obviously, Tatsu has seen it, and the top players will have seen this. Having immunity is a luxury, but it is something that would be nice to have, especially if you could get these kind of stats. First turn immunity can make a huge difference in a real fight. Although this is a 17 speeder, yeah, I mean this is good. This is good. 17 effect resistance, and then resist speed. 23 resist flat defense. So he could really he's missing a lot of HP percent substats. Yeah, realistically he can get really good upgrades going forward as well. I don't know if he's really satisfied with this. Obviously he 90'd this because this Destina is usable for what he needs, but oh, he uses this one too. Okay, so min-maxed one, but with the S3 cooldown. So yeah, more or less a cleanser. Very good cleanser. Yeah, I can tell. Okay, so Tatsu says I was desperate for that one, and then lol. I can tell. You definitely like you needed to get her to a usable level, but you weren't. You didn't want to wait for like the perfect drops. Yeah, but hey, look, it's not bad. It's still not bad. For I think pure cleansing Destina, this is very good still, and you do have these molded. Okay, and very cool, very cool. I like this one. Yeah, no. When I say not bad, I mean it's actually really good. But I think Tatsu knows that he can go for more. Rowana, all right. So let's take a look. We got a counter set Rowana with some resist. Not 90 committed. Maybe he's not satisfied with all this stuff yet. But let's take a look. The effect resistance relatively low. Not at what do you call it? Not at Ruel level, but the speed is decent on a counter set. Actually, the speed is actually still really good. Gotta keep that in mind. Yeah, he's not committing to some of the pieces, which is smart. He knows he needs some upgrades there. Okay, so let's see, a Gunther, probably not really used. It has crit damage and crit rate, so yeah, probably world boss. Okay, we got a Little Queen Charlotte. Okay, Little Queen Charlotte are also really, whoa, okay, that's actually not bad at all. Immunity set with those kind of tankiness stats. This is comparable to Code. You guys have different focuses, but that's very nice. That's a very nice Little Queen Charlotte. Crit rate, attack is 34. Crit damage. Yeah, the thing about this is that it has tankiness, it has speed, it has damage. Near 4k attack is very good damage with that kind of stat. On a portrait, yeah, there's no way ML Ken is surviving that. Questionable some Cecilias could even survive it, to be honest. ML Cecilias, that is. Whew. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the substat distribution on this one is near perfect. I mean, no effectiveness, no effect resistance. So everything is going to the stats that she needs, which is honestly the top 6 stats there. As you can see, this is a perfect, relatively perfect. The only way that you can knock down on this one is that, oh, there's some low rolls. But honestly, it all looks pretty high. In terms of combined stats, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, 100% worth the 90s on this one. So no hesitation. All right, guys, this is gonna be great. Ambitious Tywin. For some of you that also seen how crazy hard his ambitious Tywin hits, you guys are in for a treat. Woo! He obviously put love into this. I mean, he committed a conversion gear on this one. It's very slow, but he's on Elbrus, and honestly, that's really what he needs. And I think Tatsu and other top players would have the kind of like half on whether or not you should build him on a speed set. Because the reason is obviously the faster he is, the way he works right now is that he needs to have a turn in order to dispel the debuff. But so it's a half. It's kind of like the debate between Speed Charles versus Counter Charles, or Speed A Ravi versus Counter A Ravi. There's benefits to both. And I mean, I think we've seen how this Ambitious Tywin really works. If you go Cleave or AoE debuff, there are some really scary consequences that occur. He does have this Max Molad. Yeah, and I remember when Tatsu was kind of like joking on in the Discord. He was like, "Hey Jagan, check out my Ambitious Tywin." At the time, the 90 gears weren't a thing, and he showed how much Mola he did, and I was just like, "Oh my goodness, man, you freaking meme!" But honestly, this Ambitious Tywin did some work, and 67 effectiveness is not a joke. Let's take a look at the distribution. If Ambitious Tywin gets a buff, Tatsuni's already ahead of the game. So 26 crit damage, 16 health effectiveness. We do have a health set, and of course he doesn't need immunity. One of the heroes that don't need immunity, like Zerato, a champion Zerato, etc. So very easy to get in another very effective set. 21, 15 crit rate. This is crazy level. You put it in any way of measuring a hero, this is a very crazy Ambitious Tywin. He's not joking with the stats that he's pumping into this. 65 health, crit damage, effectiveness, and a crit chance as well. Very crazy stuff. Of course on an Elbrus. So yes, even if he doesn't, no one's really gonna go attack him. Like he usually is not a high priority unit, but that's what makes him scary. Steal souls on the S1 and provoke and Elbrus Ritual Sword and hits hard. And if he gets a turn and he cleaves, unhealable, assuming that they don't have an immunity up. With 67 effectiveness, that's really crazy too. So very well built. Yeah, the 15% exists. It does. And that is the only flaw Ambitious Tywin really has, is that if he resists a debuff, everyone else gets debuffed. It's not going to help the team. That's my original assessment when he was released. That's what I was saying. That's a really big problem. But if he eventually gets buffed, where at least this is not once per turn, and I think that might be too broken though. But if he eventually works like F Maya, but on an AoE level, he would be absolutely a monster. That's one thing. If they tweak that, he would be OP, an OP character. Anyways, Spec says Oath Key probably to take out like Vildred, but actually no, he's not even a completed set, so probably not really focused. Well, let's take a look. Probably not really focused. Spez, maybe for one-off kills. He does have it invested. There's no question about. You didn't notice? Tetsu says no, he didn't notice the one of the CP is doo-doo. Yeah, you don't have a completed set. So yeah, probably something you want to work on there. Probably a world boss then if he's looking at the CP. We got Faithless Litica, not built. Tatsu and Code share similar tragic stories, as in they don't have really a lot of speed gear. So they default into bruiser gear, and then now with I-90s, the counter sets are actually making up for speed gear, like what you could get on a speed gear set. So for those maybe new who don't understand it, because like a speed set gives you a 25% on your base speed, but with I-90 gear, if you have a couple, like 1 or 2 rolls on each piece of your counter set, you almost make up for it, depending on the hero, of course. The faster the base speed, the more the speed set pays off. But I-90s are getting to a place where that counter sets become sometimes even more valuable. Therefore, like players like Code, people who build Bruisery, Code, Tatsu, other players that build Bruisery are seeing the counter set to pay off. So yeah, so that might be a tip for newer players. ML Aramintha counter set 140. Okay, this is not, although no 90s committed, this is actually not even that bad. As just a pure debuffer on immunity on counter. So I'm assuming maybe you user, never seen you drafter in RTA, but maybe temporary gear holder actually. Yeah, looking at the subs, probably temp gear holder at the moment. But combined, she actually can do some work. Pretty meme. Yeah, I mean, if counter Aramintha, if she gets the burn off, the S2 goes off, so it would still be deadly. Bully's Dingo, although on attack set, maybe usable in PvE. I don't think I'm gonna take a look at this. I think this one will focus on the 90 gear, right? Mayclo is not built. Ruel like he does, because Ruel is very, very important in RTA. Oh, holy crap! Wait a minute. This is very, very good. This is a very good Ruel. I don't think people... Okay, so this is one thing that I think a lot of players... Because players like Code and other ones, they're more kind of like I mean, Code streams, so everybody knows his stats, but Tatsu doesn't really reveal it outside of these account reviews now. So this is like our first time seeing it. This is very crazy good. There's a perfect substat distribution right there. Only speed, defense, HP, and effect resistance. You might have some attack in there though. We'll see. No, it's like freaking near perfect. Holy my goodness. Oh, there's an attack. Yeah, there's a flat attack there. And he doesn't even have a completed set. 18 speed, defense, and flat health. How the frick? Wait, where is your speed? 18 speed, 7 speed, 13 speed, but not on a speed boot. Really? 82 speed? With a speed set, of course, but wow. Wow, okay, that's very crazy. That's very nice. Touch of Red Cost is at, okay, it's max limit broken too. Not max limit broken, but he has max enhanced. That's what he can get at the moment. But wow, that is a very top tier Ruel. Very cool. I've never seen your Ruel before, so that's very nice. Okay, so next one is Apocalypse Ravi. So this is I would call it a legendary Ravi. I want to build mine sort of like this. The attack is very good. Yes, I know some people would say like, hey, the HP is very low, but as a pure damage dealer with Draco plate, she's still not going down quick. I mean, that defense is crazy. The crit rate is good. The crit damage is insane, plus the attack. So there is no wonder that my Eaton got one shot. Usually I see a Apocalypse Ravi and I'm like, oh, bring Eaton. No worries. And then just like, boom. What? Where did my HP go? Okay, we have to check out the substat distribution again. I know that he swapped to an attack ring because he showed me when he was converting it. He says he wanted to try it out. And I think it's worth it. To be honest, this is why I'm starting to chase an attack Apocalypse Ravi. Her attack scaling is relatively better than her HP scaling. It kind of works like Fire Ken. Fire Ken, a lot of people just build really high health, but really, if he has high attack, Fire Ken becomes a monster. This Apocalypse Ravi would share the same kind of deal. If you go for attack, even though his HP, yes, relatively lower, the 3000 attack versus like a 2.2k attack, 24,000 health Robbie, this one would do more damage. If you do the damage calculation. So yeah, very, very crazy stuff. 41 attack on the helmet. My goodness. 46 speed is not that bad. It's again, this is proving the point I was just saying before. I-90 gear, on a counter set, you can make up the speed loss from not using a speed set. Relatively, I think a lot of people will say that this A-Robbie is a bit too slow, but we have seen how good she is, again, if you watch Tatsu competing in the tournaments. 38 health, 9 speed, 6 crit rate. Okay. 12 speed, 24 crit chance, flat health, flat defense. I'm literally shaking right now because this A-Robbie gets me really hyped. Like, these are goals that I think players will really want, and this is definitely one of my goals. I want gear like this. 27 crit damage and a 17 attack, and we got 7% health. And 65 crit damage and 21 attack and 11 speed. Oh, there you go. That's why you really have a lot of attack. That's why I can't even reach that. I thought it was as easy as like swapping on an attack ring. I can't get close to that. My goodness. It's a beautiful A-Robbie. And also on an immunity too. So keep that in mind, that the amount of crit rate. Yeah, very, very good. Probably one of my favorite heroes in his roster as well. Oh yeah, we got a Dark Corvus. Doesn't really look like he cares about. I mean, he'll work if he needs to use him. Let's move on. ML Ken is on 90 gear now. Oh, that tankiness though. Wow. Okay. All right. So he has full 90 gear. ML Ken. 3,800 attack. Relatively low, but the crit damage relatively low compared to some people chasing high attack Kens, but I think it's overall pretty good. The defense, HP, crit damage is pretty good. 31 defense, 21 defense, flat health defense, 14 crit damage, flat health, flat defense. Oh, those ones are making up for a lot of the stats. The flat health, flat defense, or maybe the flat defense more so, is giving him a big edge over some other ML Kens. So he's a real tank. He can actually tank out stuff without a damage mitigation. Obviously not a Surmia S3 in the face or something like that, but definitely like an RB S3. He can tank it. ML Cecilia, built as a sort of a bruiser as well. 100% crit rate, 181 speed, immunity set is completed, 1200 defense, no effectiveness, so completely bruisery at with a pretty good shield. Oh my goodness. This actually is okay. It's a 78, but it's okay. It's actually a pretty decent one. 25 crit chance. Yeah, pretty bruisery actually. It's not too bad. For 250 crit damage ML Cecilia's, generally their health are not gonna be at oh, your speed is really fast. Wait a minute. Not a speed boot. Whoa. Okay, yeah, just a combination of the substat. That's really good. That's very good. Minus the effectiveness, I suppose, but realistically, unless you're trying to provoke a Ruel or whatever, you're gonna provoke some DPS. So the tankiness, the self-tankiness is really good. And then we got Arbiter Vildred. Crit damage Arbiter Vildred. Oh, 125 speed. Okay. Pretty slow. Was this the build you were running in the tournament? 350 crit damage. I mean, that's pretty good, but so in terms of Yeah, I think so. So I know there's some reactions on the stream chat. Obviously, as a damage dealer, this is not bad, but it's a bit too slow. And Snitchu makes a good point. I think this is why I saw it in the tournament. Whenever Tatsu actually drafted RB, like the RB didn't do enough, and especially I remember a couple fights his Alexa didn't proc too. So I mean, it would have really benefited. I mean, now knowing the damage stats there, if Alexa's procced on his revive, yeah, he would do a lot of damage, but sadly it didn't, and he got provoked and just like slept and stunned like the entire time. But I guess if he wasn't on immunity, there's nothing much he could do even with a faster speed. Let's talk about like a 170 180 speed. So I'm actually surprised though, this is fully committed 90 gear on all purple gear, but I mean, yeah, and it's not bruisery enough, and it doesn't have an immunity. I think this build, I would probably say that I would take it if it was on an immunity. I don't know though, actually, I'm not quite sure. This is kind of a mind-blowing thing to see. Don't really see much crit damage RBs, but doesn't mean it's wrong. Oxlot's A Vildred comp, that would be intense. Yeah, but I don't think Tatsu uses his. Well, he does have Oxlots, and he did use it. Never mind. Assassin Sid, pretty decent. Not chasing like the top gear, but actually would work. It works. For 267, 250 crit damage, almost 100% crit rate. Self-imprinted, yep. So that's reflecting it. The attack is okay. So yeah, he's got some B level gear here, I think. Assassin Collie not built. We got BBK. Hey, he does use it. It does look like usable. 90 gear, 3 pieces, double crit immunity set. Again, really fast. A speed boot? No, that's actually pretty fast. On a Moonlight Dream Blade, although the attack is kind of slow. Sorry, kind of low, I think. Let me see what he has. Crit damage, crit chance, attack. Yeah, it's an HP boot, that's why. But not a counter one. Tanky-ish, but not a counter set. I'm kind of surprised this coming from Tatsu. Maybe just not enough counter sets yet, but he has committed some 90 gear. I mean, these are not bad investments. Like, he could shift this to other DPS in the future. Tatsu's like, you guys, I can't build every single unit. Okay. We'll move on. This is a plus 15 BBK. It will still do some work though. Not saying that she's like, wait a minute. Oh, I see. I remember he did build the Oxlots for the tournament, but I think he might have ungeared it. So, anyways, well, as Champion Dorado, no Mola yet, not committed, but hey, not terrible. But does have some 90 gear committed. Uh 21 defense, pretty tanky, will do damage. The speed is actually pretty good. The speed's still pretty good for Zerado. He got 33 speed in there. Probably from the lifesteal set that we got from the Abyss. We got one there as well. Yeah, it's actually very usable still. Even for PvP if he needs it. But no Mola, so maybe he doesn't use him yet. Whoa, we got a rage set Specteni. That's very good on a rage set. That's very good on a rage set. No immunity, but wow, the amount of stats pumped into this Specteni on a rage set, that blows my mind. 21 crit damage. We got 26% deep. What the heck? Can you say high roll? That's really crazy. You have a crit chance there rolled in there too. Probably like a 4 crit chance, 4 crit chance, and then +1 on the 90. Oh, wow. 22 attack. So tankiness wise, she's actually pretty good already. Just the no immunity, but on a rage set, I would forgive this one. On a rage set, this is actually very good. 27 crit damage and 15% crit chance. Oh man, way to make me salty. The attack is low because the speed boot. On a speed boot spec 10e, realistically you're hovering about, like really good subs, you're hovering around 3,200, 3,500 attack. But the crit damage makes up for it. That's just addressing someone on the stream chat. Honestly, that's a really good spec 10e, especially if you land the debuff. Let's see, anything else? Tenebria looks like a work in progress, so no 90s committed. Tamarine, no. Okay, so is that pretty much it? That's pretty much it, right? Unless I'm missing something in terms of let me know. Yeah, I think so. Okay. So the very last thing I wanted to check again is just the amount of 90 gears that he has. Tatsu has said that I can double check it. Obviously you guys know that he's farmed like crazy, 260 million gold, and with the gear quality he's probably crafting a lot. I want to check, yeah, all level, how many 90 gears he's committed up to this point. So we got 9 per row. Yeah, 9 per row. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and almost 10. Wow. So that is 40. Wait, what? That's almost 100. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness. So he's almost at, that's 97? Yeah, it's 88, right? Yeah, it's 88. It's 81 plus 7. So, oh my goodness. Craziness. Okay. Careless? Is it Tatsu? Why are you slacking? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so 88. Yeah, 80s don't the 80s don't count since they're drops. So drops are RNG. And the amount of 88 chests that he has too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 88 chest drops, but with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weapons. I'm talking about the purchase one, sorry. We don't need to go through anymore, I believe. Everything else is RNG. So you would only say that, oh, that person's lucky. But wow. Okay, so Tatsu farmed really hard. You saw the gear quality there. This is definitely a high-end account review. How many conversion 90s? 88. So Sourfly, I think this is a salty comment. He says even though his account is Omega slow and CCable. Anyways, I'm gonna end this for the video recording. Again, thank you so much, Tatsu, for opening up this account review. Not a lot of like top players would be willing to kind of share this with the community because they're either competitive in RTA, competitive in GVG. But I do know that on this video recording, there is a free equip event coming soon. So hopefully you move stuff around, keep your builds kind of, you know, special and new, so that maybe in the future we'll do a account review part 3, but after you feel that you've progressed enough. So again, thank you so much for allowing me to do this. And I'm gonna end this for the video recording. If you guys have Discord, check out the Discord server, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to YouTube if you haven't. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. What does Snitchu use? Snitchu, I don't know, what does Snitchu have? What's Snitchu's most OP character? What did Snitchu recently build? Trying to remember. I don't know. Rowana? I don't I don't know. Whatever. Okay, I got the first pick. Okay, bizarre. I'm gonna go with, let's go SC Roz.
Right,
Let's go. Who did he hold on, I'm gonna go with A Roz. Oh wait. Pick Vivian? But Tatsuni doesn't have Vivian built, does he?
I'll deal with this.
We're gonna go, let's see. What was very, very cool? Oh, I think I'm gonna use a Ruel. I mean, I don't own one myself, so it'd probably be a Tywin. Well, we'll see what Snitchy drops. I need to kind of secure more damage dealers here. Let me think. What do we have? Spectani? We'll have to see what he drops though. Wait, is Snitchy? Snitchy, are you going?
Can't you handle this?
Did go with Vivian. Oh, his Vivian is crazy too, actually. So, yeah, guys, I am. Sorry, I'll put it up. But I am. Oh, okay. I know. Okay, I'm kind of cheating. I know Snitchy is Assyria. Let me think. He took the Alencia. Okay. So he secured 2 attack buffers. That's just not gonna be good either way. He has one more draft. I'm gonna draft the I'm actually gonna draft SSB, and I will go with he's most likely gonna, I'll go with Spectani. He's probably gonna take out the Ruel. Oh yeah, Melissa. Melissa is a good one too. Ah, frick, I forgot. I'm going SSB because I want to get his SSB is actually okay. His SSB is okay. He has the effectiveness to, I think, compete with I see. I'm gonna take out the DN. I'm gonna bank I can actually kill them off without the a support. So I gotta tank out turn 1. Oh, he did take out the, okay, damage mitigation. Okay. 2 cleaves into the Spectani, but oh, actually, wait. I have a crap. There's imprints. I already clicked the go. I forgot there's imprints. Okay. Spectani goes first. Okay, and then she's not gonna really debuff anyone. Resist! I got lucky. I think I got lucky.
Forbidden spell. Destroy all.
Okay, who's going now? I see, okay. I'm gonna try to take out the... the Assyria.
The chosen ones. Blessings of the stars. I won't go easy on you. Light of salvation.
It's a bit laggy, waiting for opponent. It's okay.
Step back, flies.
Oh yeah, his Alencia hits hard too. Okay, well, yeah, the lens is gonna be good without the, if I hit her, mind's eye. Yeah, the Vivian will definitely do damage. Fortune, oh! Okay, that's pretty good. That Alina, crap.
All is
Whoa, that cleave damage though. Okay, I think I gotta, no, that Alina's gonna protect again. Yeah, I don't think I can do much here. Yeah, I don't think I can cut. Maybe I can, let's see. No, crap, she's too slow.
shine forever in the light of the stars.
Snitchy account review. Yeah, now I lost. This Snitchy guy's a hacker?
Let's start with something light.
Your life ends here.
Oh, I'm gonna burn this one.
I'll punish you myself.
Holy crap, that's tanky. That's very tanky.
I was going to let you off easy.
That damage was crazy though on the Tatsuni should play use spectate? Of course, of course.
Help! Here I
GG.
go. Tsurugi-yo.
Cecilia. The Vivian is good. Yeah, Tatsu's heroes are good for sure.
I'll take your life.
Where's Tatsu standing in terms of or Snitchu? Where's Snitchu standing in the legend? Or is he not even a legend? He's in champion? Okay, okay. But nah, Snitchu honestly doesn't try hard, I think, in RTA. So he can make Tatsu lost the champion? Feels bad, man. Do you guys want to do another? Someone send an invite. I may as well... I won't collect this. You think anyone in Iggy knows how to try? So mega slow CCable account. Mock me. Yeah, right. Okay, ZZ. How do I... go.
Step back, flies.
Okay, I'm in channel 44. Press start to pause. Thank you for the raid. I'm in channel 44. I'll say if you go, or you want me to type something, or yeah, Jagan Inting, yeah, on a top level account, on a rank 47 account. Okay, got it. Snitch. Got it. Battle. All right, I forgot he had a Melissa. He had a lot of heroes actually. So another legend versus champ. ZZ, you guys know that he'll probably cleave me, to be honest. Let's see. I reviewed ZZ's account as well, for those who don't know. He's a pretty good player. Wait, I don't think I missed raid. But hey, press start to pause. Thank you.
Not just stand by and
Scott
watch.
Series. He's gonna go full cleave. ZZ, I think all he does is cleave. Do you not?
Do I look like a pushover to you?
Nah, too early to go ambitious Tywin. What did he ban? Arby? Okay. So he is going for the cleave. Crow is not built. I'll bring a Ruel anyway. Let's see. I think it's too early to draft Tywin right now, but I probably will, yeah. Goes Dizzy. This is kind of a waste because it depends on what he does, but right now, I think I can go. Champion's Route is not really built. I will go with Ambitious Tywin at the moment.
Such arrogance.
No, his AC is not enough to compete, I think. With a ZZ's speed. He did go for a collie. Interesting. Okay. I'm banning out the a collie. Took out the N. Okay, any imprints to see. Ambitious Tywin? No, self. Okay, so Tri-Edge, thank you for the sub, dude.
Sorry, but I have no intention of losing.
He did cleanse the speed down, which is kind of nice. Hey, Tywin did something? Yeah, he's not gonna get a turn. Now missed. Wait, did that Tywin resist? He did. Is it on a Spirit's Breath? No, he was no, he's probably on a Spirit's Breath. Silence. He didn't get it. Okay, that's kind of good. Oh, that damage though. Because I think ZZ's Dizzy is pretty tanky too, but I'm not quite sure.
This way.
Elbrus missed, but stealing the souls, that's really good. Slept.
強も復讐もした。大丈夫だ。
Oh, killed her. Provoked. That's kind of good.
Fight with me.
Missed. Oh, that's very good. Hello, he's asleep.
Bugging me. Annoying vermin must be crushed.
Okay, here we go. Let's see if we get to sleep on that the Ruel. Didn't. Oh my goodness, that Tywin though. The Tywin is crazy. He's honestly like carrying so much of this fight.
How naive.
Holy crap.
Your elder some respect.
I'm gonna burn. Ah, no, I don't need to burn it.
You're not really wrong, so this should be enough.
Okay, Tywin is dead now. Okay, I still might lose because the it depends on how. Touch of Records is good there. Atika's Scepter. Now if it's sleep, it's over. Wait. I think I got it. I'm gonna just do this. Tywin deserved the res. Actually, no, Tywin would probably be a good one. GG. Wow, Alencia, man. You gotta build it really well. RTA God? Ah, yeah, right. That's crazy.
From last time.
Yeah, Alencia, man, is crazy good. It's crazy good.